Hi everyone, welcome once again to our last episode of our podcast, OkGo. Today we are going to talk about friendship and the connections or the relationships that we made in our school's day. So I don't know. In my case, I think that we in my senior year we were like 16 girls in one section, and because we were so little, because I remember that other class or other sections they were like 30 or 20 something, and that makes a lot of argues between the girls or things that you do, or I don't know, you don't get that close when it's a big group. But because we were a tiny group, or we were really close to each other, and it was an amazing experience. I remember so well that we used to hang out in the recess, and it was an amazing experience because every day it was different but funny, it wasn't like a boring day or a boring week. We always laugh. I don't know why, and for ridiculously things, but in the moment that was funny, and I really appreciate those days because I look back then and I was really happy. I mean, like I used to laugh a lot until my until I had hurt my stomach, but it was really funny. Like you don't laugh that often. You don't laugh like that often. It's not usual, it's not common, and I think that I was really happy in that moment. I don't know if with you it was the same.
Yes, I totally agree with you. In my case, in high school, we were a small group. We were only 14
Mm-hmm.
students. But yes, every day was different, but it was really great. And as you said, I also appreciate a lot those moments that I lived in high school because I remember that I laughed a lot with my friends every day. It was something new to laugh and to make good memories and those things. And in general, I think that school is one of no, it is the best stage of life that someone could live because first you make friends that are for life.
Mm-hmm.
You grow up with those persons and the friendship continues during the years. But yes, it was like really good that experience in school first for the friendships that we made there. And also I don't know, I have like a lot of anecdotes about my moments in high school and in school in general, both in the elementary, middle school, and high school. And I think that it is like really great to have those moments. In my case, I really enjoyed my stage in school. It was like happy moments also with my friends. And yes, I remember that laughed most all the days, every
Yeah,
day was
every day.
every day it was something new, and I consider that that part of life it is like important and essential because first you met your friends, also you make new friends there, and it is like part of your development as a person. So it is like an important stage of your life that if someone is listening this podcast and it is in the school and continue studying at school, my recommendation is that take advantage of those
Mm-hmm.
times because are the best of your life. Enjoy every year, enjoy every day with your teachers and your classmates, and try to create good memories because I'm
Totally.
sure that you never forget about it. It could be like continue in your heart those beautiful moments, because in my case I have in my heart a lot of beautiful moments, and I really appreciate the friendships that I could make in the school. It was like a really good experience, and friendships that you really love, you really
Mhm.
appreciate nowadays. And for example, when I have a problem or a situation, or I want to just to laugh, I can call them. That is the best
Exactly.
that it is. And you don't need to like explain a lot of the things, because they know about your life. So
Mhm.
it is only, you know what happened and those things, and just that. You don't need to tell the whole
The
story,
whole story.
and just tell the essential details and laugh in that moment. Or if you
Yeah.
want to talk, that is the best thing about the friendships from high school,
That
because
they
I think,
already know.
yes, yes, they know how you are. They know the things that you really like, the things that you enjoy, the things that you dislike,
Mm.
and everything about you, because in a certain way we grow up together. So in every
Exactly.
stage we were together, and we see the like the development of our friends too. Like, to make a comparison, when they were in school and now when they are in university, and you see like, oh,
Oh
it
my god.
it
She
was a,
made it, or he made it.
uh yes, yes, that's true. And also it is like a long journey that continues and will be continue. But yes, it is like the best stage that someone could live. And also I think that it is the best part of the life, that you can make good anecdotes, memories, and try to make like really good friendships, because the friendships from high school are are forever.
Yeah, I agree on that because, for example, you could have different friendships and relationships during your life, but all of them are different. And the thing with friendship, with the friendship that you made in high school or in school in general, it's that, like you said, you grew up with them. I mean, they already know how how you are and what things you like, you don't like, and they know how you could react to something. And that's, I mean, that level of confidence, it's something that not all friends in your life could have or could achieve, because they don't live those moments or those essential or and crucial moments that makes you who you are.
Yes,
they
that's totally agree.
they weren't there, so they, you could explain them like, ah, yeah, this happened and then this, but they don't live that moment, and you always change something because you forget, because you don't want to mention, you change and you decide to not tell some details. But if the person saw the process, you don't need to lie, because
Mhm.
they saw it. And it's amazing because, for example, I have friendship, or I have friends from school, and we were really good friends. And maybe you don't talk so often with them. For example, in my case, I talk with them and hang out with them like two times per year. But every time that we reunite and we hang out together again, it's
It is
like,
the best.
yeah, it is the best. And the time, it seems that it doesn't affect the relationship. And you
Yes.
tell the details, and it's like, it doesn't seem an obligation that I have to tell you about my life. It seems like, ah, and you know what? And this happened, and then this, and it feels good. It feels like a relief. And then you saw them growing, and it's like, oh my god, that person became the thing that she made, or she said that she wants to be. Like, ah, I have a friend that since we were 12, she mentioned that she wants to be a lawyer, and she
Really?
was she was sure about that. Like, no, I am going to study for be a lawyer. And I know, and I know, and I know. And I mean, now the next year she's going to, or this year she's going to close pensum, and I mean, she's going to be almost a lawyer. She's almost there.
Mhm.
And it's amazing to look back then, and it's like, ah, yeah, I remember 10 years before, or 10 years ago, that you want to be like that. You want to become the person that you are already now. And it's amazing because first, time flies, and it's amazing,
Time flies, yes.
and it's weird.
And now you mentioned the professions. And for example, I don't know what you think, but in my case, for example, I have some friends that they are studying law too,
Mhm.
but then I think that the time when I need a lawyer, I will call them.
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
need to call other lawyers. I will
Hmm.
call my friends because I really like trust them that they know about it. And I don't know, it is like, yes, it is like a support too, because yes, when I need like a lawyer and an administration and all the careers and professions
Yeah,
that they are studying, I will call them. I don't want to
exactly.
call anyone else.
Hmm.
I will call them first because they are my friends and I know that they will do like a great job for me, for a
Exactly.
help, for example. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and also it's like, if you think about it, it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna be friends of an architect, of an engineer, of a lawyer, of
yeah,
a, I mean, of a doctor. That's something that when you think about it, is like, in my case, blows my mind every time that I think. It's like, when I think about it,
yeah,
it's amazing, and it feels good. It feels like, yeah. I mean, when we are going to look the pictures of our junior, or of our senior year, we are going to be like, oh my god, you look so dumb here, but now you are a lawyer. And
look
it's
now.
like, look you now. I mean, something goes well because now you are a lawyer and you have a profession and a career and all of that. But, or remember little things, like, for example, I this week I was talking with my best friend of school, and she was so happy because she got a job. She got a job, and the past year she closed pensum
Mhm.
in chemical engineer. But looking at the photos on my feed on Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I have this picture, and it's a picture that we took. It was because it was going to be our first laboratory in chemical in chemistry. And we remember that she was so nervous. I mean, I was so nervous too, but I didn't enjoy that class. So for me, it was like a simple thing, but for her, it was like her first laboratory, and now she's already working on that. It's like,
Yes,
oh my god, you really saw the process of the person, and the person saw saw the process on you too.
mhm.
And it's a special connection that you have with those kind of friendship in your with your friendship of schools. It's not like when you find friends in university or in work. They're not the same. They are different, and they are great too. But this connection is, you're only going
It
to
is
find,
different.
yeah, and you're only going to find this in your friendship of school. That's amazing. For me,
Yes,
it's great.
yes, that is true because yes, during the life you can make like really good friendships and know new people. But I think that the connection with the friendships from high school is the best
Mhm.
because as you said, they know about our whole process in life, and also they know about our life. And also I think that in my case I talk with about my dreams with my friends about
Mhm.
what I want to do in my life.
Mhm.
So it is like really good to say, I remember that you said that you wanted to achieve those things and look what
Exactly.
you are doing. So yes, it is like and it is, and you feel like true happiness in that moment for them, and you feel like
Mhm.
proud of them that
Yeah.
they achieve it in life. And like, I don't know, it is like beautiful connections in life that you can make with people, because it is like really good to talk with someone who really knows about you everything.
And cares
And
about you, like actually cares.
and also they care about you and they support you. So
Hmm.
I think that that is like, for example, like friendship, it is something to have good friendships in life, it is something elementary, something important. And I think that the friendships from high school, they have all those aspects, all the important aspects, because it is a friendship like without interested or something like that. It is like more about support, love each other, and be happy. It is because I, as you, yes, I think that you mentioned that on the things that it wasn't necessary to discuss the relationship. The relation is like, it was really great. So yes, I think that that is the good thing about the friendships from school,
Yeah.
that you can talk about everything that you want. Because
Hmm.
at university, you meet new people, but they have like different ideas, and
Yeah, and it's different
you don't
stage.
know, and you don't know about their lives. So
Yeah, and like you said, your friendships of high school, I mean, they're not interested of or benefit. They are there. They are for you. They're for you because they want your friendship.
they
They
want your,
want that. They are not there because they want a new position in your job. They don't. They don't.
uh-huh.
They don't want like I don't know that you help them to study for an exam in university cases, or because you have something, or no, they are there because they want to be with you. And that's something that you need to appreciate and take in consideration, because it's not easy to find. And there are people out there that they don't have these because they don't see these. They don't see the
The whole process.
yeah, they don't see the process, and they don't appreciate that, and they think that they are there just because, and
Yes,
it's not like that.
and I remember once I had a teacher that she told us that the friendships from school are the best because we met each other when we were nothing.
Exactly.
Because as you said, some they don't find like, "Ah, I want to be your friend because you will help me to studying for the exams and those things, or to get a position in a job." The friendship started because they really love you as you are, and the friendship started in that way, and that is true. I think that we continue like nothing at the moment, but
Mhm.
it is a friendship without interested, like, I want to get something of you or something like that. So, and yes, we grow up together, so we know about the process and also the development of the other person and about their lives, that I consider that it is the most important thing, that you know about the life of your friend,
Yeah.
and you're really like, I admire you for everything that
Yeah,
you are doing for your
exactly.
life, for all the
Because
things that you.
I was there looking that you have nothing, or I was there looking that you was passing through a terrible moment, and you deal with that, and now you are here doing the things that you said or you mentioned that you want to accomplish, and that's amazing.
That
And
is
also, like, because we were in school, is like you have some activities that your parents need to be there, like for grandmother's day or for mother's and father's day. They need to be there, your parents, and they know your parents, and that's something that helps that the friendship is closer, because they
Yes.
know your family. It's like, no, you know my mom,
Uh-huh.
and they could recognize, on street your parents, and it's like, ah, yeah, say hi to fulanita. That's something that happened to me. Like, maybe I'm not with my parents, but my friends saw my parents and they recognize them, and it's like, ah, yeah, hi, do you remember me? I was friend of Carla when we were in school, and la la la. And they actually stopped and said hi to my parents. But that details and that things, because when you grow up, you don't present your parents to your friends. Like, for what? No.
Yes, that is true. Yes,
So,
I totally agree.
but
Yes,
yeah, it's amazing, and I hope that everyone that is listening this podcast have a friendship like that. Even if it's just one is more than enough. Trust me, you don't need a ton of friends, or like 10 friends, to be happy. Just one is more than enough if that person knows how to be a friend.
yes, and also remember to appreciate your friends and support them. I think that that is the most important thing in a friendship. Like, and try to laugh every day, and yes, every moment that you are with your friends, because it is the best things of life.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you for listening to us in our last episode, and well, see you.
Thank you.